Hello YouTube, this is Brench. Just wanted to let you know that I'm still out here and still making Hnefatafl videos. And specifically, I wanted to show you this really amazing set I received as a Christmas present from my wife. It's really beautiful. The board itself is wood, I believe it's maple, and the board lines and margin patterns are burned into the wood via a pyrography pen. The pieces of the set are made from antler, and as you can see, the main distinction between the two pieces here is that the attackers are flat-topped pieces with single bands around the bottom, while the defenders are conical pieces, the end tips of an antler if you like, and they're double banded, all except for the king piece, who's here in the middle. He's a little hard to discriminate from the other pieces, but not too much. He's a slightly bigger tip. He has a special rune carved into him indicating that he's the king. And if you can see the rune there or not. And he is single banded as well. Around the margins of the board is a runic inscription. It's actually written in English, but it's transliterated into runes. And it says explicitly in English, using "A warrior must keep his blades sharp, but his wits must be sharper still." Very nice. Obviously, it's probably a little too much to expect if that were to be written in Old High Icelandic or some other Norse dialect. But the fact that it's inscribed in runes, at least, is pretty nice. And the rest of the marginalia is this beautiful sort of Celtic knot-looking pattern. The exit squares are well marked, with the same symbol that the throne is marked, so you know that those squares are, as required, proper to the king. Additionally, the base camps for the attackers are marked as light squares with dark circles, and the exact opposite is true for the defenders. They are dark squares with light circles inside them. This set's really beautiful, and I've been somewhat obsessed with it. I sometimes just sit and play with it against myself, lacking other human opponents in my household. It's really just something to behold, and I'm quite thankful to my wife for purchasing it for me. I'm probably going to be using this set in future videos, which should be coming shortly, as often as I can. One other nice feature of this set, it's really amazing, is if you take off the pieces and you want to transport the set, there's obviously a nice little satchel for the pieces. That's, you know, par for the course for this kind of game. Oop, don't want to drop too many of those. I do worry about damaging the pieces by dropping them, because they are just really beautiful. Make exquisite little clicking sounds when they go in the bag. Obviously, this is nice for easy transport, but even better is that the board itself splits in two and can be transported in its own sack very easily. The board is leather bound on the back, and it has inlaid magnets that allow you to place the board together and, you know, treat it as a unity. So all in all, this is just a really spectacular piece of game engineering, and I'm just absolutely in love with it. I'm just showing this off because I really love it. And if anyone's interested in getting a board like this or something else, I can put the creator's name and Etsy shop in the doobly-doo under the video. So hopefully you guys may find this as appealing as I do. And if you feel like contacting the creator, you know, feel free. I'm sure he'll may be able to accommodate any other orders that may be placed. But really, this is just absolutely spectacular, and has increased my enjoyment of the game even more than the substantial level it's already achieved. Thanks so much, and I hope you all have a very nice day. Look for some new videos in the next week or two. Those will focus on strategy, tactics, and maybe some example games as well. And thanks for tuning in, guys. Talk to you soon.